It's time for part 2 of our time travel review series. Anyways, we're going to be on break in the next 2 weeks, Dylan, so we're taking some reviews beforehand, so that way when we get on break, we'll put them in the show. We got reviews and content for you. We're not going to be together. We're going to be hundreds of thousands of miles apart, but we're going to bring you a show either way. So, anyways, Dylan, here's a game you've been ready to review for a while. I've held it off on you, but finally we're going to get to it. And what game is that?
It is Hotel Dusk Room 215 for the DS.
DS? The Sony DS? The
Xbox Nintendo DS.
Just making sure. Not everyone will watch. You can't assume. You got to never assume things.
Never assume?
Never assume things. Assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
Duly noted.
So, Dylan, you're the one doing the review on this game. Personally, I have not played. I've played it a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit here and there, but I don't have the expertise that you have on the game, so we're going to let you talk about it. Why don't you give us some of your pros?
All right. To start off, Hotel Dusk is a great story. It's kind of like if you ever heard of, like, the Maltese Falcon or something like that, it's like a detective. I never assume. Okay, well, it's like a detective story in which you're like this old cop who got thrown off the beat and stuff like that because like for various stuff, and like you're in this hotel and there's all this mystery surrounding the hotel. You're looking for your old partner.
Spoilers alert! Do you want to throw in a spoilers alert? You're ruining half the fucking game.
It's the first 5 seconds of the game.
Okay, so you're in a hotel. There's mystery. You're with your old detective partner, and you're to solve this mystery. That's the premise of the game.
That's the premise of the game. Okay. It also has throughout the story, you also have some great characters who are actually pretty deep, and all of them have their own plot lines with twists and turns, and you find that out throughout the story as you figure out stuff. And I just think like that's just one of the probably the greatest
story-driven gameplay.
Yeah,
say it straight out. Story-driven.
It also uses the DS very well.
Oh, it's so bright and shiny.
Oh, this is my.
Okay.
You don't know?
Yeah,
this is my new white DS, which I love, and
why don't you make out with it and marry it?
Maybe I will.
Okay. Why don't you keep on going with your review?
All right. Well, this isn't a regular DS game because you don't play it like this. You play it like this, or at least I play it like this because I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
And you use it as basically as kind of like a detective's notebook. You use notes. You use and it's very like interesting. Like you use like the stylus to like pick locks and just some great stuff. You will even have to. Little spoiler alert here. In like at least one of the puzzles, you have to even close your DS.
Why the fuck would I'm just joking. You don't tell spoilers. That's the point of the review.
You want to fucking start this again?
I'm just saying it's a review. You don't want to get spoilers. Why don't they just play your fucking review instead of the game?
Play my review?
You pretty much put it out there in front of them. They could probably turn the computer sideways and start playing. Okay. Go on to negatives. Go on to negatives.
Oh my god.
Go on to negatives.
Okay, I'm going on to
serious time. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, negatives. It's definitely not a game for everyone.
Not for me, because I can't stand text. It's boring as hell.
Yeah, he hated from the little part he played the game, he hated it. So it's definitely not for everyone. There is a lot of reading, a lot of text.
I'm illiterate.
So if you get bored easily,
or if you can't read like me,
if all them words just confuse you, then you won't like this game at all.
Okay, what else was there?
Another one was that at some points, like, there were just some points where I just, like, didn't know what the hell to do next. And I had to, like, check game facts. I mean, I probably could have figured it out if I, like, waited some more to, like, but it was just...
It's one of those games that you think Nintendo makes they put these puzzles in there on purpose, so you have to buy the guide. Like, they make these puzzles like, oh, let's just make this confusing as all fuck, and then they'll have to buy our review, and we'll make even more money. We're rich-ass bastards.
It wasn't like...
The thing prints money.
It wasn't like it was confusing. It's just like I'd get done with something and didn't know what the hell do I do next.
That's
sometimes.
Confusing.
But and that was like the main problem I had with it was
the puzzles were a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So final comments. It's a good story, but it's definitely not for everyone. You have to not mind reading a lot.
So if you're illiterate, if you can't even say the word illiterate,
you're not gonna want this game at all. But if you really want a story and play something that's different out there.
I would say for people who are like RPG fans, the whole slow game, you have time, you have patience. Definitely. Some of the things I'm just gonna throw out here before we get to the score from my own personal observations of the game. The art direction was amazing.
The art direction is amazing.
The art direction is one of the most amazing things I've seen on the DS. It looks unbelievable. It's almost worth buying just to watch the game on the DS.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a really cool like graphic novel.
It's very innovative. It's very new. Awesome. It's very fresh. You have not played anything like this on the DS. It's definitely something. You know, if you're into something new, if you got the money and you're looking for something else, I don't have any other games that I'm interested in right now.
Yeah,
check it out.
Check it out.
The worst you can. I mean, it's a story-driven game. You'll like it. So, Dillon, what was the final score you gave to the game?
Final score I gave it was about a 7.5.
7.5 out of 10. That's
mainly because it's like
relatively good for our grading scale. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
we're pretty tough on games, but
yeah, I'm pretty.
Yeah,
you even told me I'm kind of tough on games.
You're a dick to games. I'm sorry. I think we don't always agree, and we don't agree on. We agree that you're a dick. So, thanks for the review, Dillon. Very good review.
No problem.
It's definitely a game for those who love stories or those who love, RPG maybe-ish things, and puzzles. And if you don't mind sitting around reading a lot of text, it's definitely a game for you. So that's Hotel Dusk, room 215 for the DS. It's out in the U.S. already, and it should be out in Europe relatively soon.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they released the date. They've been playing around dates in Europe, so hopefully that should be. I think it's coming out April, maybe March, April, late March, April. So definitely check that out. So thank you for checking out the review. We'll be right back here, hopefully, on the WeChat.com show.